Close your eye for a moment and imagine a single blue tulip is delicate, symmetrical and beautifully curved. Now, imagine that same tulips repeating in the rhythm pattern across a gleaming white ceramic plate surrounded by vines, arabesques, and calligraphy. This is not just decoration, this is devotion in design. This is IZNIK, one of the most breathtaking legacies of Islamic art. Today, we will explore the soul of Islamic art, IZNIK ceramic, understanding their composition, motif, and the aesthetic philosophy that shaped them. Before diving into the intricacies, beauty, and IZNIK, we must ask, what makes art Islamic? Islamic art is not just defined by religion alone, but by an aesthetic philosophy rooted in Tawhid, the unity of Allah. It avoids figural representation in scarce space, focusing instead of geometry, calligraphy, and vegetal form. It's not just what you see, it's how you feel. Islamic art invites reflection. It embodies balance, repetition, and infinity, a mirror to divine perfection. In this scene, every title, every curve, every pattern is an act of remembrance of zikr in visual form. IZNIK ceramic emerged in 16th centuries during the height of Ottoman Empire in the town of IZNIK, formerly known as Nika. Originally inspired by Chinese porcelain, IZNIK ceramic evolved into something entirely unique, an Islamic visual language of their own. The ceramic adored masjids, palaces, fountains, and tombs such as the Grand Sulaiman Masjid in Istanbul and the Rustam Pasha Masjid, with vibrant tiles and the dazzle centuries. Each ceramic was hand-painted, glazed, and fired using quartz-based technique and produced a milk white base, ideal the vivid blue, turquoise, color red, and later emerald green that become IZNIK signature. Let's go examine the formal composition and motif that define IZNIK ceramic. The first one is geometry and asymmetry. IZNIK design often follow radial symmetry and complex tessellation pattern are planned with the precious, reflecting the Islamic idea that order is divine. Circles, stars, hexagon each play a role in creating balance. The second one is the tulips, carnation, and lotus. These flowers were not chosen at random. Tulip, for example, was a scarce motif in Ottoman culture. Interestingly, in Arabic script, the word tulips share the same letter as Allah, a subtle yet profound metaphor for divine beauty. The third one is calligraphy. While not always present, calligraphy often frames the composition with verse from the Quran or poetic blessing, emphasize the importance of knowledge and faith. I will briefly present my poster titled The Intricacies of IZNIK Ceramic Motif, which explores the beauty and philosophy behind traditional Ottoman ceramic design, especially from IZNIK, a tone reborn from the exquisite ceramic art during the 16th centuries. Number 1. Poster structure and design concept. The poster is organized into clear sections using a grid based on composition, with a color scheme inspired by IZNIK styles themselves, mainly turquoise and coral red and white, which are symbolic colors in Islamic art. The layout ensures clarity with visual and text working harmoniously to reflect the Islamic aesthetic principle and balance and unity. Number 2. Fact breakdown. Section 1, you can see from aspect of IZNIK motif. This section describes the structural design element, radial symmetry, classic facettation, and stylized floral pattern. This feature demonstrate balance, repetition, and abstraction, core idea in Islamic visual expression. Symmetry represent Tawhid, which is unity of God, and reflect divine perfection. In this section 2, aesthetic principle. Sas leaf represent the eternity and purity, while coral red convey the vitality and spiritual richness. These motifs are elongated and curving, creating a sense of flow and timeless beauty. Section 3, which is color. IZNIK ceramic use color intentionally. Unity, wasatan show harmony in element. Arabesque pattern are symbolic of infinity and divine order. Geometry represent the intellectual and mathematical achievement of Islamic world, emphasizing order and repetition. Number 3 is floral motif focus. As you can see, this section zoom into floral elements like tulip and sas leaf, which are depicted often Ottoman design. This motif reflect nature but are abstract to fit the Islamic idea of non-figurative art, emphasize spiritual over realism. Number 4 is technique and material. IZNIK ceramic are made using overglaze or underglaze technique, pinned by hand on a quartz ceramic body. This unique method gives IZNIK tiles their luminous surface and long-lasting color, many of which still shine in mosques and palaces today. In the conclusion, the final takeaway in this poster is IZNIK motif reflect Islamic aesthetic principles, which geometrically, floral, abstraction, and color come together to create not just beauty, but a visual expression of faith and philosophy. These artworks are not just decorative, they are deeply symbolic and spiritual. From the soft turquoise background to the circular tiles sample are carefully placed to guide the viewer's eyes in rhythm how Islamic pattern draw attention to infinity and reflection. The word, this poster is celebration on how Islamic belief, artistic skill, and natural beauty merge in the form of IZNIK ceramic, a timeless example of art that carries both form and soul. Thank you very much.